Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 30. I figured we'll just start this one off at the end of our Rex Matriarch Reaper. In terms of this episode, I'm not entirely sure what we want to get done. We're going to tackle fletching some more, maybe tackle Virus some more. In terms of PVM, I don't really have much on the game plan other than maybe going to Rax, see if we can get closer to finishing a leg or getting an eye. Not really sure yet, but regardless, I want you to enjoy the episode and see you there. There we have it, the first of many fletching levels to come in. That's 84. It's going to take a while to get this done because it's not nearly as AFK as doing the shafts or anything because you can only do 20, but the XP will be real. Onwards to 85. Well, we're coming up for another fletching level, and there it is, 85 fletching, and again, Hippo's just invading clips, just like that. He wants to walk in front of me. Okay, we're going to just keep going with this. I was just doing this whilst editing, and that's a fletching pet. I've got called a spoon twice. Who would have thought public chat would be the nicest? I'll just, let them know. Thanks. Yep, there we go. We got Flo. Let's put this on quickly, because this guy's kind of cool. Kind of wanted this one for a while. I say a while, I've only got 3 million XP, so yes, I did get spooned it. It's a feather. I have a feather. Okay, cool. Okay, let's just get a quick level here. Coming in right now is going to be 87 fletching, which is actually really quite big. It allows me to +6 boost to make the criminal bolts. Whilst that's not overly useful in the moment because getting a +6 every time to do a 6-hour run is a bit ridiculous, it does allow me, I believe, to fully complete the Wilderness Elite Diary should I want to do that. But what we're also going to do in this clip, just really quickly, I have the Remo totem. We did that clip beforehand, and we're going to build it just straight out. This means every week I no longer have to go to all those other places, and I can just charge everything with that totem just there, which is pretty huge. I'm going to have a think about the Wilderness Diary, and maybe I'll do that right now, I'm not sure. And here we go, 88 fletching. That's 5 away from back bolts without a boost. One thing, just before I go into cash when daily reset's about to happen, I don't think I went over this. I think it was either last reset or the one before that. I got over a 20 mil div XP. I missed all the little fireworks you get for that. It's the first real skill with over 20 million XP. Invention. But yeah, I'm going to keep carrying on with this, and hopefully I stick to fletching for the next day, but I am busy the next couple days, so we'll see about that one. I have made an executive decision. This could be because it's quite late. It's 1:30 in the morning my time, but it doesn't matter. I'm making this decision. I'm going to do the Wilderness Elite Diaries. Partly because if I can finish them somehow today and tomorrow, even though I'm not sure how much I'll be on Wednesday, that's when the Wilderness Mune pet is out, and I kind of want that. If we have a look at the wilderness stuff, easy shouldn't take long, medium can do everything, hard can do everything, and the elite wilderness I can boost for the slayer requirement and I can boost for the fletching requirement. The only things in here that would be potentially quote unquote annoying is the farming ones, but I've already pre-planted the bloodweed and I know it's not dead for a fact. So I'm gonna just blitz these out, do my cash at, well, on the hour, and continue to blitz these out. If I can finish this in an hour, hour and a half, 2 tops, I'll do it before I go to bed, but we'll just have to see. Alright, the first easy task should be just reading this. Yep, that's easy task number 1, 2 more left. And coming in any moment now, yep, there we go. That's the second easy task done. Let's go get the last one. And here we go, this should be the final easy task done. Yep, and we can see down here, easy task done. I'll meet you over at Mr. X and we'll get our sword. I believe it's time to claim our wilderness sword. Can I claim any rewards? Yep, there we go. We have our wilderness sword 1. We have 2 lamps that we'll use on Herblore because I'm still in Ironman mode. The sword 1 is pretty good, mainly for the herb patch, nothing else really relevant. But yep, on to the mediums. There we go, that's medium task number 1. Let's go on to the next one. Okay, for this diary, I'm actually going to do a medium and a hard task here. So we're going to clean both of these bloodweeds. We're gonna cut the dragonstone. I said we're gonna cut the dragonstone. We're going to grind the dragonstone. Use the bloodweed on both of these, make these two. Yep. Use the crushed one on one. That's a luck potion. I don't know why that didn't work. And then camouflage potion. Okay, the camouflage potion worked. I don't understand why the luck one didn't work. Give me a second. Apparently this one's quite finicky. I'm going to follow the exact order, which says pick a herb, there, and then it says clean the herb, then do this, yep, then cut the dragonstone, then grind the dragonstone, then do this. There we go, that worked. This is dumb, but there we go, completed. Somehow we don't have this one complete. I should be able to just buy a staff, and yep, which is weird because I already have one of these staffs, but whatever, we're just gonna alk it and carry on. Alright, this should be another task, just pickpocketing rogues in the wilderness. Yep, that's another one. On to the next, not on to the next one, gonna do cash, then I'll return to this. There we go. We're gonna just use the canoe to go into the wilderness for, you know, some reason. And there we go, another medium task done. And this should be the final task by giving this anchovy pizza to Fat Tony. There we go, and that's the medium task completed. I don't feel like handing them in right now, we're gonna just go get straight into the hards. There we go, you may have just missed that, but we needed to teleport to each of these, and that's that one done. On to the next hard one. Right, I believe handing in this contract, I'll just take the, it doesn't matter. Completed the contract, on to the next one. We should have another task completed here. There we go. That's another hard one. There we go. We should have another... There we go. Yep. Kill the KBD by entering the wildy. Wonderful. Onwards. Should be another hard task coming in here by picking a limport. Yep. On one left after this. Let's go get it. Here we go. This should be the final hard task. Yep, that's all the hard tasks, which means I'm going straight on to elite now. Alright, for the first wildy step I need to kill one of these lava strike worms. I've got these to boost my 3 slayer levels. Hopefully I don't need to go back and get a restore. I'm just gonna get the one kill and I'll see you there. Okay, I guess everybody saw this coming from a mile away. I didn't. You can't actually boost the slayer level to get the diary done, which is upsetting. I'm actually gonna go do the other 3 elite tasks that I can do and just leave it with 94 Slayer, and just that'll be the final thing we need. It's a bit upsetting, I'm a bit demotivated, but I'll see you over at the other tasks. Okay, this should be a task. We will just pick a herb. Yep, clean the herb, add it to this. Be careful not to scatter those, and aggression potion, that's an elite task done. Let's go get another one done. Okay, as you can see, this game is fantastic. I came here to get one of every rev kill. If we toggle this, look, I have killed one of every type, and it's not triggering. To be honest, since I can't boost these two, I'm already quite depressed to the whole thing. Let's just go claim the medium and hard rewards and deal with this later. I don't know why the Revenant thing isn't triggering, but I can't be bothered figuring it out. So we're just gonna talk to this guy, task system, claim our rewards. Yep, there we go. Let's go get the hard one now. At the risk of getting more and more triggered, let's just claim this hard reward. And there we go, the Wilderness Sword 3. All these lambs I'll use on Herblord just after this. But yeah, it's a shame we can't get the elite done, but you know, it is what it is. You know what, just before I go to bed, how about we get a level? That'll make me feel better, right? And just like that, it's 97 farming. With this, it allows us to raise Varanosaurs. I just don't have any. If I go into the bank over here, I will show you the dinosaurs that I do have, and I should be able to use them as of 98. But I don't believe that this counts as, well, maybe it does. Let's check. Feral dinosaur. Oh, it does. Yeah, let's go throw him in a pen. Okay, if I were to take a guess, the feral dinosaurs need meat. So I just grabbed my meat, and we will check this. Let's add in
I'm hoping that they eat this. We'll find out in the next day or two.
Okay, coming up here, we're going to have, there we go, 89 fletching. One thing I want to do, I was just cooking on the side briefly just to get a bit of food for no reason. Turns out I got 91 fishing by using one of those effigy lamps. My bad, missed that level, but there's 2 levels for you. And here we go, this should be, yep, 90 fletching. That's another 90 skill on the account. 3 to go until we get back bolts. And with this one, to go off the rest of them, that's 91, leaves 2 left to make the thing that I've already said so many times that I'm not going to say it again, but you know what it is. Hey!
Son of a biscuit.
And this level coming in is going to be 92 fletching, there we go. That's 1 more until I can start doing the criminal bolt runs. Fantastic. Here we go. I believe it's finally about time. After this long-ish grind, it's 93 fletching, and we know what this means. The criminal bolts. Yeah, I've got half an hour until reset. I'm gonna go try and figure out what I need to do for that. Okay, I didn't actually look up what I need to do. I have some bolt tips here and I have feathers, so I assume I have everything I need. We're just gonna chop these down right now. 1 log, fantastic, good start. Craft the shafts. I know I can't leave from here, and then if I tip them, yeah, I believe that's it. And obviously I need to put the tips on it, but yeah, on to the next tree. Second tree wasn't exactly much better. I only got 3 logs. I'm gonna go do the other 2. I'm not gonna record that. By other 2, I mean the other 2 that I can access outside the wilderness, and then afterwards I'll have a think if I want to do that run. Okay, well, I fucked up. I got 6 logs from 3 trees. I did the 4th tree, but I moved too quickly, and they broke. But then again, I only got 3 logs, so this is not going well for a first run. I'm not sure how to improve it, but yeah, I'm gonna go do the wilderness ones, I think. Alright, well, I did the wilderness run. I got 160 from them. Honestly, the first 2 trees gave me like 2 or 3 each. That last one gave me quite a few. Probably around about 10. But that's pretty much all I could get from that. There's not as many bolts as I would have thought, but we'll check back in a second in the bank and see what we can do. Right, let's talk the criminal bolts now. Obviously 93 allows me to make these, but if I wanted to tip these, I mean, if we go into this, go into ammo, like, emerald isn't really what you want. Ruby is when it starts being good, and I know I can +6 boost and make Hydrix, Onyx, and stuff, which I definitely will do, but Ruby and Diamond are going to be the main, you know, you sit on it kind of thing, but I don't have the level. I would sit here and think about boosting it, however, I don't even have Ascensions, and I'm not really anywhere close to Ascensions, so I think for the time being I'm going to leave them like this in the bank, and hopefully build up a nice stack for when that time does come around. Righto, we're coming to the end of 18 Hellweir. This wasn't a Reaper or anything for me, but I'm helping out Double. You probably better know him as Nooblet. But yeah, here he is. Definitely carrying me here, that's what's happening. And spotted the Mune pet. Here we go. This is going to be the first crafting level of 2 crafting levels that I'm hopefully just going to stick through like right now and just burn it out. It should be coming in. Here we go. There we go. 92 crafting. So we're halfway there, yada yada. But it's 1 level until we can +6 boost for a Souls Army, which I don't need to explain. It's pretty huge. Right, 1 more to go and a lot of XP to go. Okay, I think it's about time to do one of those stages. I got impatient right at the end. Obviously we're 19k off of 93 crafting and I just didn't want to finish that off at Harps. So we're going to do that right here, right now. without the crazy amount of fireworks, but that's 93. This is going to allow us to boost up for souls. It's going to allow us to boost up essentially for EOF. This is huge. We're actually going to make the souls, and we're going to make it pretty soon. Like, we're going to make it just after I do something else quickly. As you can see, we're still 91 prayer, but 7k away. I'm going to go get this quickly, just go to the Wildy altar and bury some bones, but yeah, I'll see you there, and we're going to get another one. Here we go, lads. Let's use this last Dagonoth bone right here. Wow, there we go, 92 prayer. And yep, there's Soul Split. Obviously, I'm not going to sit on this very much until I'm 95, but if I go back into Slayer, which is the plan, I can just do Slayer with Soul Split without the DPS prayers. And I think that's what I will do until I have a reason to switch back and I need to have Piety and stuff back, at least in the meantime, but yep, that's done. That's huge. Whoa, here's an unexpected side thing. I was just going to make the Souls Amulet, but I went to the Trapper because it just came in. Holy shit, Black Dragon. How about that? I'm gonna put this in one of these pens, and probably the breeding pen, I think. But wow, that's cool. Well, here we are. We've got everything to make our souls. I'm gonna do the boost off camera, but as soon as we have the boost, we're gonna get into this and get it done. Here we go. We got this done. We're gonna go gold bar. We're gonna go Hydrix amulet, just like this. Perfect. Ball of wool. And finally, we're gonna go in here, go to this, and enchant it. Amulet of Souls. That's now our best necklace until we make the EOF, which again is pretty much solely dependent right now on me getting a hold of rumbling components. But that doesn't matter right now. Amulet of Souls is going to make Soul Split, which we just got. Very viable. And you know what? Let's go put curses on right now. Here we go. I think it's about time. We're going to pray at the altar. Just like that. And yep, into curses. Let's put the souls on just for funsies. Yep, can no longer trade it. Look at that. Soul Split. That's the first time ever. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's do that cool animation one more time. Yeah. That took a lot of grinding, but now I'm pretty sure I'm gonna head into the Slayer grind, I believe. Actually, no, there is one thing I want to do first. Well, originally I wanted to go do the Firminic Elite Diaries, but one of those tasks requires you to do the Barbarian Agility for 250 laps, and I really just don't feel like it. So I think it's time to think about Slayer. The gear's looking a lot better. The biggest and most blatant issue here is the fact that I still don't have augmentable legs. But, I mean, like, I've spent time at God Wars 2, never got anything. I've spent time at Bandos, never got anything for that. So I think I'm just gonna leave it and just get Slayer on the go. We need 3 levels to be able to boost for the Wilderness Elite, to be able to do the Wilderness Elite Diaries. We need 4 levels, e.g. getting level 95 to be able to kill the Legio bosses, and we need 99 to get the Capsarius souls and begin our Ascension grind. But it all starts with getting into Slayer, and I think that means we're going to visit the dinosaurs. Here's another prerequisite for Slayer. The Holy Overload. I think that's what I want to use. Prayer Renewal's good, but this is just both. So I think, well, I'm going to pay to unlock this just flat out, and we're going to have a look right now at what we need to do, because if we have a look at our potion supply, I've got 4 overloads like that, which admittedly is not a lot, but it would be nice to have this going in. So let's find Holy Overload. There we go. Overload and Prayer Renew. I'm gonna make a few of these, and we'll see how many I end up with. Here's what I decided to stop at. I've got 27 Holy Overloads. I've still got a few overloads left in here in case I need to remake more Supremes or anything like that, but 27 is a good baseline for starting Slayer with. I'm gonna be doing all my daily stuff in 10 minutes, but after that, I think it's time to start going into Slayer. It's a shame we can't use our scythe straight away. We're gonna go safe spot some dinosaurs, and no, we're not doing the matriarchs. I just want to get it blasted out the road, and it will begin. Exciting. Here we go, 92 Slayer. That's the beginning of our grind. I want to say that it took, you know, a while to get here, but I was really close. Now, however, it's going to take a while, 700k. But, you know, it's nice to be doing Slayer again. I've not really touched it forever. I'm just hoping I get some fun tasks, I suppose, going forward. Okay, to update you on the Slayer progress so far, finished the dinosaurs task, nothing interesting happened. Afterwards, it was on to Mithril Dragons, which is a small task. But then I got this one, Aviances. I had to decide between this or Dagonoths, so obviously that's deciding between Kree or DKs. Both were good options, but considering how low I am on Bird's Nest right now, I feel like this is probably the smarter play. And I'm going in without having, you know, my tier 95 pairs, but I'm gonna go Soul Split and I'm gonna try the Leech Range thing. I've never actually used the Leech curses ever. Just kind of see how it's gonna play out. If it doesn't go well, I'll throw Vamp on and call it done. It's also our first attempt here to use the Amulet of Souls. It's gonna be exciting. I'll bring you guys back if I get any drops, but I mean, at best, I'm probably expecting to see like gloves or shoes at some point. Hey, look at that. 100 defense coming in. If we have a look at some of the stats right now, whilst we're here, defense is pretty much what I'm going to train everything but melee with, and may as well just slowly start working on the 120 defense. Not that I'm too bothered, but you know. In terms of Slayer, 335k until 93, which unlocks Ice Strike Worms, which is part of the Fremi Elites. But I don't think I'll get it here, but it's going to be close, I imagine. Well, I'm afraid to say that's the end of the Armadillo task, and we didn't get anything. Like, literally anything. And even if I'm going to talk about the XP, wasn't great. In terms of Bird Nest, I got 39. Again, not fantastic. I'm gonna go get a new task, and if it's something interesting, I'll see you over there. Alright, well, it's time to, I think, wrap up the episode, but what we're gonna do with this one is we're gonna end it with a bunch of clue scrolls. I had a few more elites, but I kept getting the Let Ya scan clue, and that just tilted me, and I didn't feel like doing it anymore, so I stopped at 3. What I'm gonna do is put the hards into here, and we're just gonna open these ones first of all. So we're just gonna Zerg rush through them, reroll this. Well, that's pretty good for an easy. Medium, medium. Okay. The elites, what I'm hoping for is essentially masters, but it's only 3, so it's not that big a deal. We're gonna reroll that one, and reroll it again. And one more elite, and it's a reroll. Okay, I'll get back to you with the hards, and we'll get going into that. Okay, into the hards. I'm only going to say it the one time. Black Cav, that's what I'm hoping for. But I'm probably going to speed this up in the background until something interesting happens as well. And the final clue scroll. Those were honestly just some awful, awful, awful clues. It kind of sums up my mood and attitude going into it. But, like I said, this was the end of the episode. I hope everybody enjoyed. I know it was a longer one, but I hope you're looking forward to the next one as well. Peace out.